Hey everyone, it's Johanna, and I think today I'm going to make a video about this is going to be my coming out video when I came out to my family and everyone else that I'm transgendered. Okay, well first, I'm just going to start off by saying I've always knew since I was little, always knew that I was different than all the other boys. I've just always knew, it's something that you always know. Like being gay, you just always know. But I didn't know why I was drawn to makeup and girly things and dresses and stuff, and I didn't know why I liked all that stuff. Because when I was little, I was being told I was a boy, right? So I was like, I'm a boy. So I was like, I'm a boy, I can't wear all that, like, I can't wear makeup, I don't know why I like it, I'll grow out of it. I thought it was just being a little 8-year-old because I was like 8 years old. And then fast forward to when I was like maybe 11, 12, I started to really get depressed and sad and just like, why didn't God make me a girl? I wish I was a girl. I wish that I was born a girl because I like all those things. And I like boys. I now thought I was just gay, right? And I was like, I can't be gay. I have to fake it. So I put on this front. Like, I would deepen my voice on purpose. And I always wanted my hair cut short because I thought it was more masculine. I would always get like a buzz cut, like this short hair, or just shave my head. I always thought it was more masculine, and I thought that when I was younger, and I always wanted it shorter and everything because I thought it would hide if I was gay or something. I thought it would hide it because I felt like I couldn't be gay, like it was wrong when I was little. I felt like I couldn't like be gay, or like it was no, I was telling myself no, that's wrong, I'm not gay, right? So I would mask it with doing all these so-called masculine things, but everyone always knew, like people would like come up to her, my mom, and be like, is he gay? Like, and not to be rude, but is your son gay? Like, and she would be like, oh hell no. She would get all offended. But I would try to hide it, right? And then when I was about 13, almost 14, I just said to myself, you know what? Why doubt myself anymore? Why do this? It's not helping anyone, it's just hurting me. It's just making me more depressed and sad and have self-hate, basically. So I just like, okay, I'm gonna do what I feel like I need to do. I'm going to be true to myself and listen to what my body's telling me, basically. Just listen to myself. And I really wanted to like be a girl, but I thought it was impossible because I was very young and like uneducated, basically, and I didn't know. And I was like, I can't be a girl. I could just be a gay guy. And I was like, okay. So then I came out as I came out as bi first. No offense to any bisexuals out there, but I came out as bi first. Of course, I'm not bi. But I came out as bi first, like a bi guy. And my family was like, oh, Lord. But it was okay. And then I waited like, few months. And then I was searching the internet. I'm a boy. Why do I want to be a girl? I'm a boy. Why do I like makeup? And a lot of things showed up. But one thing I found that really felt like I could identify with is being transgendered or transsexual. And that's basically where you're born into a body. In my instance, I was born into a male body, and I've always, as long as I can remember, felt like I should have been born in the opposite sex, in a female body, basically. So I was born anyway. I was like, okay, this is what I am. Like, I've never been more sure on anything. Like, I'm transgendered. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. And I have to make the outside match the inside. Because I was really depressed. Like, low. That was a very low point in my life. So depressed. And I was like, I have to make this transition. So I went to my mother when I was 14. Yeah, okay. I went to my mother when I was 14. It was in June. The month was June. Is when I went and told her. And my birthday's in September, so I was 14, and then I was going to be turning 15 in September. So I was 14, and I was at her, and I told her, Mama, I have something to tell you. And she was like, what is it? You know, I think she might have thought I'm going to tell her I'm gay or something like that, right? But I told her, I was like, Mama, and like, as I was telling her, I was starting to cry, and I was like, Mama, something went wrong. I'm a girl, like, I was like, Mama, I'm a girl. Like, I want to be a girl. Something went wrong when I was, like, being made, and, sorry. Anyway, I was like, something went wrong when I was, like, being made or something, I don't know. And I'm a girl, like, I'm transgendered, looking up, and I was telling her to look up, because she didn't have no idea what I was talking about. And I was like, look it up, Mama, I'm transgendered. I'm a girl. I'm a girl on the inside. You may see a boy. I may have been born a boy, but I've never been a boy. And she was just like, what? I don't understand. And she was like, you're not gay. You can't be gay. And I'm like, I'm not gay. I'm a girl. I'm a, I'm a straight female. And I was crying hysterically this whole time. Just like in tears. Because it was hard. It was like one of the hardest things I had to do. Really. It's hard to come out to your parents. It is really hard. Every gay or transgender person or even bisexual people, like, they know it's hard. But anyway, I told her and I was crying. And it took her a little bit. She looked it up and it took her a little bit. And then she was like, okay. And she said, I'm going to support you in whatever you do. She said, I'm always going to love you, and I'm always going to be there for you. And whether you want to run down the road and butt naked and paint your whole body purple, I'm still going to love you, and I'm going to be behind you saying, that's my baby. And I was like, oh no, okay. And then she helped me start my transition. At first, my father, we all know fathers, my father was not very accepting of it. He hated it. He hated, in his words, he hated seeing his boy, his son, dressing like a girl and walking around in women's clothes. And at the time, I wasn't wearing all women's clothes. It was maybe boy shorts and a girl shirt. That's kind of the mismatch I was at because I didn't have my own money to buy my girl's clothes. And my father, at the time, wasn't very accepting, so he wouldn't buy my girl things. And I had to buy it with my own money, and without a job at 14 years old, no one's going to hire you, right? You can't get no money. Your parents are the only money source you have, and we're not rich, basically. So I get allowance when we have it to give to me. So I was very low on clothing items. Like, I had already thrown out almost all of my boy items. I did not want anything to do with them. Put them in a bag and threw them in the corner of my room. Did not want nothing to do with them. I was like, I've never liked these clothes. I've never felt a connection with these clothes. You know, I just throw them in the corner. And it took a while for me to build up to where I can finally wear all females' clothes, female shoes, female, every single thing, you know, is identified as being, like, with female, a girl. And when I first started wearing makeup, honey, well, my mother, she's not really a makeup person. She was more of a tomboy growing up. And so she didn't really have much she knew about makeup to teach me. So she just basically bought me the makeup and told me, look it up. She was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know what I'm doing with makeup. You need to look it up. So this is where I started my makeup, like trying to wear makeup. And let me tell you, when I first started wearing makeup, like, oh, I was not that cute. Like, I didn't know what I was doing because nobody ever taught me. So I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like, it was a mess, honey. It was a mess. And YouTube, if it was not for YouTube, I don't know what I would do, because YouTube taught me every single thing I know about makeup, hair, matching your clothes, passing, voice, like passing it with your voice, and YouTube taught me everything I know. YouTube has been like my teacher, my guidance through my whole transition. YouTube means so much to me. I just love YouTube. That's why I started my channel, so that I can help other girls like me, like so many other girls on YouTube has helped me in my transition with voice learning and how to pass and not wear too much makeup. Although I wear a lot of makeup, I don't think I wear too much makeup. Now some people may disagree, but I think I don't wear too much makeup. It is a lot, but it's not clown, in my opinion. But anyway, back to it. YouTube just taught me so much, from hair extensions, which I'm gonna get some new of. From hair extensions to makeup to clothes to voice to the way you walk, which I already had that down because it came naturally, honey. But and to how to pass your cleavage, if you're not on hormones yet, like I'm not on hormones, because I'm only 16. Like, this is natural. No bra, no nothing. I have nothing. I'm like a negative A. I'm like a nothing. I'm like a board. But it taught me everything. YouTube taught me everything. Cleavage, everything. And I'm so grateful that I have YouTube. And so many other girls on YouTube that I watch that help me, like, everything. But it's better for me to have transitioned than to have stayed a boy. Because honestly, and this is not being dramatic, and I'm not trying to, like, scare anybody, but if I didn't transition, I don't know. I would have just got more deep into the depression, and I don't want to talk about what might have happened because that is not cute. I don't like to think about that because, like, I mean, it didn't, right? Like, I did transition. I didn't stay a boy. And I am so much more happy now with being a girl. I am. It's so much better. Like, if you are transgendered, or if you are gay, or if you're anything, and you don't want to tell your parents that you're not ready, you don't think you're ready to come out, you're not ready to transition, you don't think you're ready, just let me tell you, it is so much better. You will be so much happier once you start to transition, and once you told your parents, but once you tell them and come out, that weight, like, on your chest, it's just relief. You just feel so much better. I mean, when you tell them, they might overreact a lot, like mine did. But it will get better, and, like, once you tell them, it should get better, unless you have really horrible parents. In that case, I'm sorry. But trust me, you just feel so much better. So much relief. Like, finally, I'm me. And it's like I said, you just feel better. Like, about yourself, about, who you are. You can start to love yourself and not hate yourself anymore once you start to transition, or live how you want. Because it's tough waking up every day, looking in the mirror, and seeing something that you're not. Seeing a person that you don't recognize. Someone that you're not supposed to be. Like, in your mind, what you're supposed to look like. it's really hard. And it can really depress a person. And sometimes I have my low points where I get depressed. I get sad, you know, because things aren't happening as fast as I want them to. Like, I want to be on hormones already. I want to have done everything already. But that's not how it works. You have to be patient. Especially with the transition, you have to be patient. It doesn't happen overnight. It definitely does not happen overnight. You don't know how long it took me to get my makeup skills as good as they are now. And right, they're still not like perfect. They're never going to be perfect, my makeup skills, but they're okay. Like, I want to be on hormones already and all that, but I'm not. I'm not on hormones yet. Because I'm too young. I'm only 16, and my doctor, she won't even consider it because she says I'm way too young, and I agree. I mean, I'm pretty young, right? I'm 16, and at least when I turn 18, I can start getting them, start to try to get them, go to a doctor, get a referral. I don't know how it works, but do something and get them, you know. Because I know this is me. I know this is what I want. I know this is what I am going to be for the rest of my life. And that is a female. A woman. I am never going to be a boy again. That's not me. If you think about it, I was never really a boy. I've always been a girl. I've always been female. It's just the outer shell, my body wasn't matching up with my insides. I tell people this all the time about transitioning, and when they ask about it, I just say, look, all I'm doing is making the outside match the inside. To me, that's not brave. That's not really, for me, it's not a big deal. All I'm doing is making the outside match the inside, and that's all I'm doing. Because it makes me feel happy, makes me feel better, so much better about myself. And I don't see how some people can make such a big deal out of it, like, you were born a boy. Like, yeah, but I was never a boy. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was my coming out story. I don't think I missed anything. I think I got everything in there, so yeah. I hope you all liked this video. And, you know, like, comment, and subscribe, please. It'll mean a lot. I'll see you in my next video, okay? I'm about to go make another video right now, okay? Bye.